It is edge of the seat time here. Their place in the league at stake. Great for the neutrals, utterly unbearable for anyone with a vested interest. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Arsenal need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to get it away. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Caicedo. Oh, it's Van Basten. Out towards the flank. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's been slipped through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Conte. And it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. No luck with that dink over the top. Arsenal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Van Basten, and he cuts out the supply. Nice looking ball. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Hernandez has it in a wide position. Knocks it into space. And it's De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Aguero. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's well spotted. And they're quick to get it back. Rijkaard. That has ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. Drogba powering forward here. Oh, look at the space. They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi. De Bruyne. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zanetti. De Bruyne. He has found the way. And De Bruyne! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Drogba. That's put paid to the danger. And that's been won straight back. De Bruyne. Aims beyond the defence. Hangs in across. Tries to get it clear. De Bruyne. Shot could be on. Has to go back here. And it's Caicedo.
Oh, really well played.
To Hazard. Caicedo. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten! Goal! Arsenal! Feel the relief, just feel it. He felt obliged. And he did oblige.
Number 20.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
He's had it taken off him. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
This is a police announcement. Please be made aware of the crowd control measures that will be in place.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The press.
Well, Pedro! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners, but with some of the silkiest passing skills to keep teams ticking, and he's got it. He's got it all. He's never afraid to drop a shoulder and go through people either.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh no, what has happened here? And a chance! There it is! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ødegaard.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Thinks about the shot. Gittins unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zubamendi. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Ødegaard. And he's picked it up out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Palmer. James. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's fabulous. In by James. That's a decent clearance. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Saka was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Raya gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gabriel. Calafiori. Aims beyond the defence. Calafiori providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Ødegaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Ødegaard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Caicedo, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a shade optimistic. Calafiori, that's going wide left. And here's the chance to counter. Now Ødegaard. Zubamendi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brilliantly cut out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Palmer. João Pedro. Now Gittins. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. great ball, and he's in here. And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The goal scorer for Chelsea.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And he welcomes it in. And he's heaved it away. Out of play for a throw. Oh, sweet feet. Eze threads one in. It's played through for him. Gyökeres has the space to scheme. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Ødegaard. And it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Saka, Ødegaard, Saliba, Gabriel, Merino, all the way back, Saliba, Zubimendi, and it's Caicedo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Merino, Calafiori.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Timber. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Palmer. In with the challenge. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Ødegaard. Zubimendi.
The attendances for this match is
Saliba.
60,332.
And it's Timber. And Gabriel. Gyökeres is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn in.
Tries a shot! It's in! Back to within 1! Interesting!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Pedro Neto, foot in. Chalobah promptly onto that, and that is that.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
this looks sharp. Oh, well measured. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's managed to get free. Swings in across. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 24.
Raya to save his spot kick and his team.
Coming on to replace him is number 27, Malo Gusto.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
75 minutes is.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 11, Jamie Gittins. Number 45, Romeo
He's not got that
Lavia.
quite right.
Coming on the field, number 49, Alejandro Garnacho.
Eze.
Number 14,
Now it's Saka. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. And it's Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Can he get it through? Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo. Palmer. And he's in on goal. Chelsea claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Chelsea have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. And that is out of play. And it's Gusto. Gusto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. Pedro Neto gets into a good position. Gusto picks it up out wide. Header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Well, that's well seen too. Caicedo. Gyökeres. And it's Marino.
full edit minutes.
Stood up well to him there. Probing pass. Chance here to counter. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's in plenty of space here. Garnacho picks it up out wide. Now it's Saka. Merino.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things already rolling. It's bounced back off the post. Has another go! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
4 minutes in.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Saka. Nice physical challenge. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is good alertness. And it's Bellingham. Gyökeres. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ødegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Timber is the guilty party there. Timber has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Timber. Saliba. Calafiori. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Timber. Mbappe. He's picked his way. Tries a shot. That's another chance. And there's a goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
After 19 minutes in.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Mbappe running with intent. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Saka. Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Ødegaard. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's forced to go back. Merino. Saliba. Back towards the middle. Gabriel. Distributed tidily. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Timber. Pressing high and with purpose. And he's lost his man here. Now this could be a chance.
Saka.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Saliba. The message is clear, none shall pass. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gabriel getting this one clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Forced to go back. And a shot! Eze.
Madrid couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Not the most accurate pass.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Dumfries. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Dumfries. Bellingham. He's on it, can he get away? Shot, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
Number 12.
And that is all they have time for. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second period is underway.
Arsenal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Probing pass. Jokeres is onto this. And he's there to retrieve it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid are having a ball here. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
He's found a way through. Timber gets over and intercepts. Saka.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Taken back almost at once. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for options for movement. Drills one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni. Now it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Now Odegaard. Bellingham. Shot could be on. No, again there's no way through. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Eder Militao does well to get it back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vinicius Junior. And it's Rice. Gyökeres being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now he can run away with it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a good ball out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cucurella. And here's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. And that's gone loose. A lot of space ahead. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
On the field, number 14.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness.
Getting up there! And he's missed it.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Mbappe.
Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Endrick bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Endrick. Oh, he's bustling through. Tries one from range. It's in. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 37.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
After 83 minutes
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
Madrid have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Saka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pinches it off him. Oh, just skips past his man. Bernardo Silva. Rice wins the duel this time. Endrick. No, he's not getting his way this time. Tries to pass it through. Eder Militao. Dumfries. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Timber. Odegaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Aside welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
It is a truly passionate scene here, always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. So we're very much on the way now.
Manchester always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Only partially clear. Rodrigo looking to receive it in space. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as
Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we have our very first corner. Doku! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neatly clipped into space. Good ball, good take. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Doku. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Foden. Now it's Semenyo. Bellingham. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nuri. Now Ruben Diaz. Plays the return pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Semenyo. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. Haaland. Rodrigo. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Haaland. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Valverde. Valverde making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's straight offside. Gehi. Mathias Nunes. And Gehi. Ruben Diaz. Now Nuri. Doku. And he's been shifted off it. Vinicius Junior. Valverde receives it in a wide position. Ah, such a clever touch. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Carreras is wide and looking to get onto this. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
In with the challenge. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Foden. He's in a good position here. He's had a shot! There it is!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off in the defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Nuri has it out wide and in space. Well, they've got it again. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Semenyo simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Semenyo! They want to be quick to recover this. Vinicius Junior. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Chouameni, it's a pretty loose pass. Haaland, given the lift. That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Looking to play him in. Matches Nunes, calmly anticipates. And that has put paid to that. Doku. Foden has created one goal already. That's destined for the flank. It's a goal kick. Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Valverde. Nice control. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vicious ball here. Shot could be on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Now it's Haaland. Driving forward. Foden. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Foden is standing over this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion. Foden! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Doku, he's free. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. And this is getting better and better. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Madrid really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe.
Manchester couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shapes to shoot! That's a sharp pass. Now it's Doku.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just eases him off the ball. Valverde with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, numero 21, numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7,
Reinders.
il numero 33, il numero 4.
Reinders. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo. Aims beyond the defence. He's having a shot! Valverde has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Yeah! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Haaland clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Foden. And here's Haaland. Now it's Rodri. Oh, this is a... And the shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Ha segnato all'88esimo
A
minuto.
momentary lapse,
Numero
mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. Lovely feet. Bellingham. And they're back on the ball again. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other...